So hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of Perky Planet. So we don't just have Demeech this time, but we have a whole lot of other guests joining us because of too many games. So let's have everyone introduce themselves.
Hey everyone, I'm Aqua Twist.
Hey everyone, D-Man Gaming 18.
Hola, James here.
I'm SpongeBob SquarePants.
And you know me, I'm Demeech. And
Yeah.
this podcast is the Motel 6 Boys reunion that you've been waiting
No,
for.
it is
God.
not.
Yes, it
Cut
is.
that word out of the vocabulary.
Actually, it was Furman who was the one who named the group, and it's just so perfect.
So
Why
he's not
stick
even
with it?
here.
I know,
Here
we're
in spirit.
he's here in spirit.
Anyway,
Come to a convention again.
move on.
Well, unfortunately, we aren't in a Motel 6, but we are in Wart's Resort.
This
So-
is a pretty weird
Lord.
hotel.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It is like
Yeah.
everything's bizarre about it outside of the room. So the
Oh,
good
yeah.
news is the room, everything's fine. The beds are fine. Everything works properly, except for the TV when you're connecting your Switch. So we had to get speakers that I put on the floor the other night.
Yeah,
And
sleeping.
they were pointing down.
It's like they're sleeping on the
Yeah.
floor.
The fifth
Yeah.
floor will
Sleeping
hear
with
it,
the
though.
rats tonight.
But let's get into our unhinged memes here. So the first one that I have is from Super Mario Broth from Mario Baseball.
What am I
I think
looking at?
Mario Super
I see they're
Sluggers.
preparing for leg strap day.
Yep.
Oh,
So yeah, they
Beautiful.
they're ready for the World Cup.
yeah. But I think that's pretty funny. They have like legs. Like I
Yes,
think
I-
that's like how their models work in that game. But it's
They're just missing some high heels.
yeah. But Aqua Twist, we have Wario's Aroma of the Day.
They post it every friggin' day on Nintendo Today. Like, come on. Every day? Can you make a new joke,
Yeah.
please?
Is
Then
that
we have
supposed to
one from
represent what it's like
James.
at the convention?
You right.
Yeah.
Especially at the arcade.
Look at his mouth.
Oh my god.
And then Demeech.
Teddy swims! Teddy swims! Teddy swims! Oh, that's the best meme of them all.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's really been a big part
And
of this
then
convention.
finally, this is something that actually happened, but we're still gonna cover it in memes anyway. But here's Riders DX's one.
You know, I hate to admit it, but these were good times.
You know, Demeech had such a great time at the Eras tour. He finally understands the heart and the special, effect of listening to All Too Well 10-minute version, especially when you're in a stadium of 100,000 girls screaming the lyrics like F the patriarchy. And he really understood just the girlhood.
It was
of it
great.
all.
Yeah, I definitely felt like a
I
girl's
saw
girl.
tears in your eyes. It
I
was
can't-
fantastic.
Oh my God.
Are you
That's
excited
relatable.
for them to announce Super Mario Titans at the next one?
Crystal, how do you feel?
Crystal, how do you feel about Super Mario Titans being announced?
But let's go and get into some Nintendo and gaming news for this week. And first, probably the biggest one here is that GTA 6, like the details for the pricing and how it's going to release was revealed. So the base price is $80. I'm like not too surprised by that, but it's going to be $100 for the version with all of the content, which is kind of crazy, honestly. It's like it's basically like like the rest of the game disguised as day one DLC from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And what makes
That's
it
what they're
even
doing.
what makes it even worse is that I'm not sure if they clarified on this or not. One of you could probably say, but from what I saw, it won't release physically, but with a code in the box.
This game is an NFT.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
The guy who bought all those pre-orders, he's investing in NFTs. But you know what? He might be onto something because unfortunately, despite GTA 6 being the pinnacle of greediness in gaming, because it does everything horrible, it's unfinished, $100 for the deluxe version, which we all know is the full game. It doesn't have multiplayer, so 13 years just wasn't enough time to finish it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were hitting this
And it's
out all
like-
the time developing the game, and I don't know what they were doing for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
It's beyond something like Mario Kart World, which is just overpriced, but most people were getting it in the bundle.
yeah. And
And
someone
you can still get it in a bundle now.
Yeah, and someone could fact check me on this, but like I thought, didn't they clarify that they're not doing a physical version?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was a
no.
rumor that said it's coming, the disc later, and then just they shut it down. They said, nope, no plan.
Yeah, so
It's not
like
happening.
I think
That's
that
terrible.
that really sucks.
Terrible.
I think
that-
it's kind of
I-
like a collaboration between all the giants in the gaming industry to like get consumers to adapt to digital only.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the hell is going on there?
I don't think that I think they could have done because they did Red Dead Redemption 2 and that had a download disc and then the physical disc of the game. They could have maybe done 2 download discs.
Yeah.
And then the physical disc of the game. Maybe that was too much work for them or too much money they didn't want to spend. I don't know. I can understand not being able to fit it on one physical disc, obviously.
Yep.
But even Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is a very big game, has a digital disc, download disc, and then the physical game on the other disc. So they could have done something like that just with 3 discs instead of 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing is just not a good situation, and unfortunately, considering the pre-order numbers,
Yep.
they're pretty much going to get away with it. As for
Yeah.
other developers trying to follow suit, I do feel like it's because it's GTA, it does have that luxury and prestige compared to other series. Like Fire Emblem couldn't get away with an $80 game,
Well,
but
they
GTA
are.
Oh, yeah.
could.
Yeah.
They're releasing it, but it's not going to sell, so that means more 3D platformers for us
Oh my god.
when the series just ends.
Yeah, but it's
And
like,
it'll still get Fire Emblem and Smash though, the new protagonist.
Yep.
but moving on, we have Mina the Hollower and Rivals of Aether 2.
Let's
Oh
go!
my god. Okay.
So proud of them.
So I don't really play too much of this game, but I covered it a couple years ago, and even in 2 years, the UI and the quality of life changes they made S tier. One of the best. If you Smash and miss it, play this game. This is the perfect guest character, especially since Shovel Knight was in the first Rivals of Aether. And supposedly it's just she seems like a really fun moveset, and especially with her whip and everything. This is probably going to be one of the best indie games of the year alone. Coming from Yacht Club again, after Shovel Knight and everything. So
Yeah.
very excited.
I need to get around to playing Mina
Oh,
the
me too.
Hollower because it
Yes.
it looks incredible. I loved Shovel Knight. I also like this style of Mina the Hollower since it's going for more of a Game Boy Color style, which I really like. A lot of indie games go for the NES or SNES style, so I really like that one's going for a Game Boy Color style. I think that's really distinct. And it looks really fun too, so I'm definitely gonna have to check out Mina the Hollower at some point.
And it's only $20.
And it's
Yeah.
the
That's
highest
insane.
rated, it's the highest rating game of the year so far too.
Oh,
The original game, yeah.
Indies win.
Yeah.
Let's go Indies.
Yeah. But moving on, we have another really good game that from the demo so far, I'm really enjoying it. But Rhythm Heaven Groove got a demo. I am really excited about this game. The demo basically covers the first little part of the game up to Remix 1, and it is just incredible so far. I really like all the rhythm games that I've played, and Remix 1 is really fun. The songs are incredible. The art style is great. With Ko Takeuchi, I think that's the artist who does it, but it looks really nice. So this is shaping up to be one of the best rhythm heaven games in the series. So it looks incredible. So I hope everyone has gotten a chance to play that demo. Because
Yeah, I'm
it is-
definitely getting the game when it releases next week.
Yeah,
Star Fox last week, and now we're getting Rhythm Heaven.
That's
All
crazy.
right.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Alright. Holy cow.
It looks pretty fun. It just needs some Taylor Swift songs to be a 10 out of 10 game.
Oh my
No,
god.
I think it's actually a game you would enjoy,
Actually,
unironically.
13 out of 10. Don't
13,
forget her
oh,
favorite
13
number.
out of 10, that's right.
Yeah.
Which is favorite number.
And I will say that I know Mega Mix was a compilation apparently, right? The 3DS one.
Yep.
So we haven't gotten a new Rhythm Heaven from the ground up since Fever in 2011, 2012. So kind of like Tomodachi Life, which also came out around that time. It's been almost 15 years since then, which is insane. 80 new games. I don't know about the old games,
Yeah.
but 80 new ones.
And
Yeah, that's
It's
insane.
gonna be- yeah, it's gonna be 80 plus the 30 multiplayer games. So technically, all of them together, that's gonna be the most rhythm games that the series ever had. I think over 110. So which is crazy.
That's actually a good thing when you hear 80 in gaming nowadays.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think Nintendo's new strategy is really awesome because we're seeing a lot of old franchises be revived. Now it's just a matter of waiting for F-Zero, and there might be one or two others, but seeing these dead franchises really come back, and you gotta wonder are these new ones ever going to be worth tons of money like the classic ones are, Rhythm Heaven, with the old one being really expensive and stuff, or are they
Yeah.
going to just keep it going and making another new one and another new one, and keep these franchises alive depending on the sales, I
I
guess.
also
hope they do.
go ahead.
Yeah, I just hope that with Rhythm Heaven it sells well, and at that price, I
Yes.
think it will.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of YouTubers like to stream it, so
Physical.
I'm hoping that
Yeah.
I have a feeling this will be the best-selling Rhythm Heaven
I might
game.
get it then.
Easily.
I have noticed
I
that
got
they
like
do
that.
tend to release later in a console's lifespan. Like Rhythm Heaven on the DS, I think was 2009.
Yeah.
Rhythm Heaven Fever 2012. And then we have this final Switch game that's first party.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
like Nintendo, like during the Direct, that was like the only like game that didn't have like a dedicated Switch 2 version. Like all the other games in that Direct were like for Switch 2. So it's like, yeah, I think this might be like one of the. I think there might be like a couple other like ports or remasters, I would say, but I feel like Rhythm Heaven is probably like gonna be like the last like fully original game on Switch 1, from what I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because we're totally getting Planet Robobot HD, right? Still
Ask
coming.
Jeff Grubb, he knows.
Still coming, guys.
Yeah, or Nate the Hate, but moving on.
There is no right time to say this, but I need a pillow. My back is killing me.
Yeah,
Yeah. True.
but moving on,
Although,
there is going to be, or this has already started. There is a Splatoon Raiders comic on Nintendo Today. I know they announced this during the Direct,
Oh.
but I think it's like leading up to the events of Splatoon Raiders. So it's almost like it's preparing you for the game and everything. So I think that's pretty cool. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm looking forward to Splatoon Raiders because it's like something fresh and new for Splatoon. I feel like the series has been needing that for quite a while. So I'm pretty excited about the game. But I'll have to check out the comic too. I like how Nintendo EPD, I forgot which team it was. The team that does Splatoon and Animal Crossing. I like how they
Yeah.
do a lot of extra stuff. I want to say EPD 5, but I forgot. It's like, I think it's one of those teams. It's the team that does both Splatoon and Animal Crossing. I like how they go the extra mile, that add like a little extra like world building and stuff into their games outside of the actual games. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very much looking forward to, like I said, a breath of fresh air for the franchise. I think it's what we need rather than like a Splatoon 4.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I really, really care about Splatoon.
Yeah.
Splatoon 3 was a lot like Splatoon 2, just with like added content. It felt like an expansion of Splatoon 2 in a way.
Yep.
So like even me as a big Splatoon guy, I did not get Splatoon 3 for the first like couple years because Splatoon 2 came out like really fast after the first game. It felt like because it went from the Wii U to the Switch, or maybe it was 2 to 3. It might have been 2 to 3 that it was only like 2 years or so. So I was like, I might wait a while because they might just announce Splatoon 4. Well, I'm really glad that that wasn't the case. Plus, I got 3 at a good deal when I did get it. And, you know, it's enjoyable, but seeing a spin-off is kind of something we've asked for, like a single-player-esque type spin-off for Splatoon is something we've been wanting, and the fact that it's a new, like, Switch 2 game is really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. But moving on, we have Deltarune Chapter 5 releasing. So, I know that's pretty big. I have yet to get, like, more into Deltarune. I've played, like, a little bit of it, like, with Chapter 1 and everything, but I really need to get into Deltarune soon. But for those of you who have played Deltarune and Chapter 5, no spoilers, by the way, no,
Yeah.
but,
Oh, yeah.
but, like, I want to hear, like, your experience, like, on Chapter 5
Okay,
so far.
so I think I'm 3/4 of the way through. I will say that, like, you know, because I only played it for, like, the last couple years, and everything. I liked Undertale when it came out. Like, it was like okay. I think it's overrated. But like Deltarune is like probably one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Like, every chapter feels so memorable,
Yeah.
especially with its chapter-based structure. If it came out like in like 2029, like all at once, it's like that's cool. But you get to like slowly absorb this world better. You get to memorize and see TV Tenna and Flowey. Like Spamton and all these like unique characters. It's like if you see Earthbound, but like on drugs, and you only get to like read like one part of it like every few years. Like that's like, oh my god. And also, it's kind of hard to say without spoilers, but like this one in particular, they changed the gameplay a little bit in the exploration, and it's really cool. And the theming of it especially. And if you've seen the trailers, you're gonna love it.
Sir.
Yeah, looks pretty interesting. But moving on, we have Nintendo. We have like a few things with Nintendo, like within their company. but they raised the base salary of employees by 10%, which is really good.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Like when you look at the gaming industry, we're seeing like a lot of companies like either like shutting down studios or like horror stories from like either crunch or like harassment within the studios. So like but when you look at Nintendo, even though they make a lot of dumb decisions for like the consumers, it is nice to hear that like the employees are being treated well and like they're raising like the salaries, and it does seem like it's like a genuinely good company to work at. So it's like it's refreshing to hear in the gaming industry that there are companies out there like Nintendo that do treat employees better.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
I always ask Crystal what she thinks. That's good news.
Yeah.
But
no complaints.
another thing within Nintendo is that this has been like announced like several years ago, probably almost a decade ago at this point. They're like opening like a new building like this decade, but they announced more details about it. We got like a new image of it, and we found out that it's going to be like 10 stories, and it's going to be like their R&D building, but it's like under construction and will be opening in 2029 now. So I feel like that will kind of offer like more expansion for them, and I think that makes a lot of sense now that we're kind of going into more of the 4K era. Like Nintendo Switch 2 games seem like they take up like a lot more like detail and development time than like Switch 1 games, so it kind of makes sense to kind of like expand and have like even more developers and employees and in things. So I think like kind of expanding like the company a lot and having like a new building makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things where like you see Nintendo's numbers and where they're going, not to mention the Switch 2's technology. As we progress, I think the Switch 2 down the line, I mean, we'll probably get a light version, I imagine. I'm interested to see how that will function with certain games. Since it might be slightly less powerful, and then possibly a pro version down the line. It'll probably be a while, but I imagine a version with a little higher tech in it. Maybe it'll handle games that are key cards, to where it'd be interesting to see if they did like older games right now for Switch 2 that have key cards and are like, hey, we have this new console coming out, and games that are key cards, we're actually spending the money to make them not key cards anymore because we can do that. I don't know. That'd be an interesting thing to think about.
And it'll only be
Something
$2,000.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Like, we went to the. I'm not going to talk too much about it because we have a section. The Spawncast podcast had a really good like section dedicated to talking about like the future of gaming and like physical media and everything. And realistically, I don't think we're going to get a Switch 3. I think there would be probably like a Switch Pro. Where like as a middle ground, kind of like PS5 to PS5 Pro, but the gap would be longer, basically. Maybe like 10 years for Switch 3 or whatever the next console is. Also, I know there's like a lot of like issues with like RAM and like chip shortages and everything. I don't know if that affects like cartridges. But if that, I mean, if that is the case, that is like something to consider in terms of like the physical production. In terms of like that, but that would be really cool to see like Yakuza or like Street Fighter 6 get like re-releases on the cartridge.
Yeah, but moving on, Nintendo is apparently in talks with Universal about a Star Fox ride. I know we're gonna talk a little more about Star Fox like on Switch 2 later, but it's this is a really interesting idea. Like, you wouldn't think Star Fox would be like considered as something like for like a theme park or something. Like, I think like a movie maybe, but like a theme park like with Super Nintendo World, it's like you'd think they would do like Zelda soon. I think they are even planning on doing Zelda soon, but like it's interesting that they're already like planning on doing a lot of stuff with Star Fox. So I think that's pretty interesting.
It makes sense because with Zelda, the series is already established and it doesn't really need more promotion. But with Star Fox, the series has had a history of being dormant sometimes, not having a consistent developer. But if Nintendo wants to bring it back seriously, I think the theme park ride would be a great idea for them to market Star Fox. Because they did that with Donkey Kong before Donkey Kong Bonanza launched. So it seems like they have big plans for the series.
I think their marketing here is like incredibly smart because when you think about it, well, Star Fox being in the Mario Galaxy movie was kind of like a kickoff to the future of Star Fox, and now we got the remake of the 64 game, which is probably going to sell pretty well due to nostalgia reasons, and then we'll probably get a new game, and you're reintroducing Star Fox on an entirely different level to people. By him being in the Mario Galaxy movie, which kids saw, they're going to want to get into Star Fox and know what this character is, either by their parents or friends or family members or whoever. And then Nintendo capitalizing on that at the theme park kind of makes sense. Like, I know they're doing Pokemon, that was confirmed, but I think, like, maybe, like, with the Zelda movie coming next, then they'll maybe do Zelda moving forward after that. It's like they're pre-planning everything with the theme parks, counteracting with the movies and the games, and that's kind of, like, super smart. It's like they're, like, they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing here.
It's just too bad SpongeBob and Patrick probably can't enjoy it.
Well, they're too busy kart racing and
Sonic Racing World.
But also, with that ride, I know what it should be about. It should be about me and Aquatwist struggling on Venom 2 against Team Star Wars.
Yeah,
That one section. We keep
I was
basically in
gonna
the
say-
ride. You keep running into columns.
Will we do a barrel
You keep
roll,
doing
though?
like a million barrel rolls. It makes you sick,
Oh my
and it's
God.
like, and you keep getting like you keep getting like vibrations in the back. So it's like the simulate like Pigma or like Wolf keep like hitting you over and over again. That's gonna be the ride. That would be perfect.
Oh yeah.
cool.
But
Yeah.
moving on, the Steam machine was like the pricing and everything for that was revealed, and it's gonna be expensive because the 512 gigabyte model, the base model, without anything, without any controllers, is
Wait.
gonna be $1,049 USD.
What's up with that? With controllers not being included with consoles anymore? The analog 3D, I was pissed about that too.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
No one's gonna buy it.
Yeah.
It's-
And then
Fair, I'm sure we all have an Xbox or Bluetooth controller that will be fair, lying around the house.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
This
I
thing
know.
costs too much
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
It better
Yeah.
come with a controller.
But with the controller, this base model is going to be $1,128. And then,
$100 controller? Holy moly.
and then, if you want the 2 terabyte model, if you want to actually have like enough space for a lot of these big modern games, you're gonna have to pay $1,349.
How
And
about
again,
popcorn? That's
That's-
a deal.
and guess
That's
what?
without the controller.
No controllers. No controllers for that. Yeah.
What are you supposed to
should-
play on it?
You know, you should take that money and spend it on a Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but
ticket
why not
instead.
just hook up a computer to a TV
You know
and just turn it into a console?
Yeah, and if you want the controllers
Not
with that,
paying
that's
more
going to be $1,428. Just
What are they
I'm
thinking
not
with
going
this
to
thing?
denounce that it's like, it is stupid, but there is a very niche audience for this. Like, I'm not going
Yeah.
to denounce
Yeah.
it, but I mean, the whole thing is a shoot show anyway, because, like, there was a whole lottery system. You already have a Steam account active by April of this year, so, like, if you didn't know any of that, you couldn't even enter the lottery system to get it. If you wanted this thing. And if you had that $1,000 to buy it anyway.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
God.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you very
It's-
much.
yeah, I was interested if it was like 700 because I was like, oh, I'm interested. But yeah,
I'd be
after
interested
seeing
if
all
Yeah.
it was
this, no, I'm out.
$2.
yeah, I think like honestly,
It's just a plug and play console, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
simple and easy, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
a pain in the butt.
yeah, it's like I would even say like the effort of building a PC is like worth it over over
Oh,
paying
yeah.
these prices. And also, I actually didn't put this down on here, but speaking of like expensive prices, the Xbox is
that's
increasing as well, like with the Xbox Series X and everything. That's all going up as well. If someone could like possibly pull that up as well to see if we can get the
I
prices.
think it's
but-
like one of them's
It's-
going up to
It's,
800.
it's
I
going
think.
from 600 to 850 for the Series X. That much I do know.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
don't
there's
know
a
about
big
the, I don't know
Xbox
about
fan.
the, I
Good
don't know
that
about
Spiral
the other
wasn't
series,
exclusive to it.
but
Oh.
I will say, I mean, it sucks, but I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna like say much on Xbox for like another year, just because this whole reset thing with who's in charge and it's all new and fresh and they're changing like everything. So it could be good, it could be bad. Don't know yet. Asha has said some good things. Maybe she said some bad things. You know, I mean, it's a whole reset. It's totally different. It could be good in the future. It could be bad. There's just so many changes going on at
Yeah.
Xbox right now that I
I think
don't
we
know.
should just play more Sonic games.
Yes.
They're multi-platform
Okay.
anyway.
Speaking of Sonic, that anniversary stream,
oh
eat
yeah.
eggs.
Did
It was a waste of my time.
Purple
I
potatoes,
really-
watery
yeah.
eggs.
I really liked how friendly Sonic and Pac-Man were getting.
Yeah, with the Sonic anniversary, that like I couldn't think of a more washed game than Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition. Like
Pokemon Scarlet and
like,
Violet.
well,
that
they're
really
close.
Mario Sticker
They're
Stars.
close.
That was not in Walmart before
Listen,
it was
you
even
gotta-
Yeah,
announced.
and it was on clearance
That's
in Walmart
crazy.
before it was even announced.
To be fair, that was probably a mistake because I think the clearance price was the same as a regular, if
but
not a few cents
It's not
off.
even just that. It's also the fact that it has no upgrade path and will be a game key card on the Switch too.
Oh god.
And also, from what I've heard, I haven't played it, so I don't know for sure. But like, it apparently it has some performance issues. It's like not like perfect, but it's like
It's not
for,
even a new
for
game.
all of this,
Well,
and
that's why
then
it's definitive.
yeah, and then also like $50 for a 4-year-old game.
So-
So
What doesn't make sense is we get Sonic Racing Crossroads from the same company, by the way. Fully on cartridge, apparently one of the best versions of the game, with all these characters, great gameplay. It's like one of the few Sega games. Like you got Persona game key card, you got Yakuza game key card. Why the hell are we getting games in the same series on key cards and this one specifically on a cartridge?
They're
Like-
cheap. That's why. It all
Yeah.
comes down
And
to
it's
that.
Sega.
Oh my god.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's all money going to the next masterpiece. You just have to go along the ride.
I don't
Well-
know, man.
if they're really making a masterpiece, then why would they
that
also
video,
make a modern Sonic collection
Crazy Taxi.
with
Yeah.
with Sonic Forces,
It's ridiculous.
Sonic Colors, and Sonic Frontiers, and then a classic collection with Origins Mania? Well, not too bad.
Inferior
And then
version.
Superstars, which is just a crap
Those are
RZest
just-
game.
those are
Why
just
is there
not
collect-
even Sonic
Why is
Mania
there
Plus,
Frontiers
you know?
sold again? I
Those
thought
are
there's
just
a
collections for people that don't have those games, to be honest. It's really just like a quick crash grab for like
Yeah,
their
they'll get 'em.
future masterpiece.
It's a package deal.
Yeah,
I
you
call
don't
it the
have
trash
to get
pack.
it. You don't have to get it.
Holy
Didn't
crap.
Frontiers come out in like 2021?
2022.
So okay, so it's been 4 years
Yeah,
already.
I mean, like
so,
that's about how long it was between Forces
But, like,
and Frontiers.
Why is Sega not doing the upgrade packs?
Or
that's
new
what,
games.
That's a
Yeah.
scummy
I
thing
will
to
say
me.
with
Yeah.
the game
It's
key
all going-
cards, if a game is digital and it's cheaper to get a game key card, it makes sense to get it that way.
Right.
But it's not a good situation.
No, yeah. It's, the whole
Listen,
thing is
listen.
handled
All
very-
you need to just say is "All hail Shadow."
Hey, Jason Griffith. But we'll get to that.
Yeah, but moving on, we have our main topics, and the first one is Star Fox. So it released just recently, like as we are traveling up for Too Many Games, and we've been playing it, and we wanted to discuss our thoughts on it. And so far, I am really enjoying it. I did I think I did like one of the hard paths so far, and like I just beat like Andross's true form yesterday. I know it took me a couple days because of the convention. Usually it just takes you a couple hours, but it is really fun. Visually it looks amazing. The voice acting is good too. I know like there is like a bit of controversy with the voice actors, but I think it sounds pretty good. Not perfect, but I think it gets the job done for like a lot of them. I actually really like the character designs as well because they look really weird, and it kind of reminds me of the puppets from like the original game with the
They look
promotion
good.
of it. And it's like the controls feel very refined as well. Like I know the original does hold up really well, but I feel like this feels like even better, and it just feels like a nice like refreshed version of it. So like even though this is a remake of a game that has been re-released and remastered so many times, it does feel like a nice fresh experience for Star Fox in some ways.
Now the thing is, I haven't played the original Star Fox 64 or Star Fox 3D fully, so this is going to be my first experience really getting into Star Fox, and from what I've played so far, it is a lot of fun. I like how you have to learn how to do barrel rolls to dodge attacks, just how to lock on. There are a lot of mechanics and stuff that are just fun to learn and apply, and with Star Fox getting remade, with Nintendo 64, a lot of those games have aged as well as Donatello Versace, so remaking them will always be beneficial. And keep in mind the last remake was on the 3DS, and there's a big difference in power between the dinky 3DS versus the Switch 2.
Game runs really smooth too.
Oh, yeah.
Very smooth.
Yeah.
It's very, very clean.
Yeah.
You said dinky.
Yeah, I know I mentioned this in the last episode of the podcast, but like Valon Studios developed this, and they actually made a whole new engine from the ground up for this game, which
Wow,
I think is
that's
crazy.
The
And it's
potential.
like I was like looking at this game on the TV earlier, and the cutscenes they look like they're pre-rendered, but they're actually rendered in the game.
What?
It looks insane. You know, like when they're flying into Corneria and it shows like those shots. I think that's actually rendered in the game. Like it looks beautiful. It's like it seems like they did put, like, even though this is a remake, they put a lot of effort into this, and it seems like this is laying the groundwork for a brand new Star Fox game.
Now, do we think that they just went with these designs just because of the original Star Fox like concept, or do we think
I
they're
think
gonna
so.
use these again, or go with a more design like in the Mario
They're
Galaxy
gonna make
movie
them even more realistic.
next
I-
time?
I think they're gonna probably keep these.
I think they're probably
Yeah,
keeping these,
100%.
Well,
honestly.
what about let's say we get a new Smash down the line? Would they use these designs though, or would that look kind of weird in Smash?
No,
I'd
it
say
wouldn't.
so.
I mean, I would say they'd use these designs. We've seen like other characters with like more realistic looking
I think they
designs.
should make it
so-
optional and have multiple designs, like Donkey Kong, for instance. I think it'd be cool if they kept
Yeah,
the classic
actually-
and gave the new.
Yeah, actually, I think that's possible when you think about it, because it's like in Smash 4 they had like for Yoshi they had Yarn Yoshi, so did they? No, I'm thinking of Crafted Yoshi in
Yeah.
Ultimate. Yeah, in Ultimate they had Crafted Yoshi. Yeah, it would be like that. They'd have Crafted Yoshi for Yoshi, but like they'd do a similar thing with like. And then also like with Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings, it would be kind of like that as well, kind of like a different model for each of them. So yeah, it's like kind of similar to how Yoshi had different designs. They could have different designs for like Fox and Falco and like Donkey Kong. I could definitely see that. I could even see like Mario like have Mario's more
Galaxy designs.
yeah, like
for Smash.
yeah, with Mario,
Mario
I could see
Galaxy
like them
Movies.
using the more like Wonder-esque
Sure.
design, Wonder slash Mario Kart World
Ooh.
design, where it's kind
French
of like
fries.
yeah,
I think they should include the Mario from the original Super Mario Bros. Movie.
I
as
think
a
it'd be
skin.
interesting if like some of the designs not only took
Bob
Wonder,
Hoskins.
yeah.
He's apparently very mean on set.
I think not only them using like the
I
Wonder,
know that all
Wonder
too well.
designs, but like
10-minute
designs like if they would take aspects from the movies too. I'm curious if they would take aspects of.
In
designs
some
from-
ways they
especially
do.
like you look at Peach and like they kind of changed her character a little bit with the movies, so like it makes me.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah.
They should give
You
Peach
know.
a Taylor Swift.
I
skin.
feel like when they
Nah.
do another Smash Brothers, like a lot of the characters are going to be fully redesigned. Like so many. We got Prime 4 with Metroid,
Oh, yeah.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Wonder, and the Mario movies.
Well, you say that,
Star
but then there's
Fox,
also
so-
Metroid Dread Samus. So like,
There
which do
is.
they go for?
True.
yeah.
Probably
more
Prime 4.
hyper-realistic Prime or more like Blue Suit.
The Wonder
Dread?
Flowers, you know, adding those mechanics
Yeah.
and stuff.
Also, going back to Star Fox, I have to say this version isn't any easier than the original.
It'll kick your
Like
ass.
it's
harder.
in some aspects it's harder because with
doesn't sound very good.
yeah
to
with
me.
with
Getting
Star
really angry
like
at it. It's not a good game.
like
you
a-
think.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you look like you're having a horrible
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
yeah,
Emphasize
but
that.
yeah,
I have
It's
to
not
say,
like you're having a
I
horrible
have to
time.
say,
God.
you really
We're
told,
tilted.
you really
So-
convinced me not to get the game.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I wanted to say earlier, or yesterday, me and Aquatwist were struggling on Venom 2 with Starwolf, with that fight with them on at that area there. So that felt even harder than it was in the original version of Star Fox
Absolutely.
64.
Yeah.
So yeah, it
I'm
seems like
okay.
in some aspects it's actually harder.
Here's so I've been leading up to this remake, been playing almost all the Star Fox games, like 1, 2, etc. And it's like out of all those, like it was like, oh, this is awesome. I'm kicking ass. Like everything's doing great. You know, with the controls. I'm like, oh. Area 6 is still hard. Oh, okay, the boss is a little tricky because, like, you could just, like, go to the corner when it shoots, like, those lasers at you or whatever. You can't do that. You have to, like, still, maneuver around that. And then you get to Venom 2, it's like, good luck. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, literally.
That,
Yeah.
I was so...
Yeah,
that section was, like, one of the hardest Nintendo sections I've played in a long time.
Since Dread, I would say, honestly.
sounds like
I'd
it
say
needs a
so, yeah.
difficulty setting.
No, it's funny because it's
There
like...
is an easy mode.
Where
you can
is
use
it? I
that to
couldn't
your heart's
find it.
content.
Well, where's the easy mode?
Weeding Hut Juniors.
Can I just say, you're talking about this company made a new engine for this.
Yeah.
I think it's a Nintendo one. I feel like a new Sin and Punishment could work in this because that's like also
Oh
a
my
That'd be cool.
God.
kind of flying around like like Star Fox. Yeah, I think it's also time for.
That'd be lit.
What was the last one? Wii or something?
It was like, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
Wii.
Wii. Yeah,
So-
that'd be cool.
That's a game I should have got there. Oh wait,
Yeah.
never mind. I don't think it released here. That
Speaking of
64 one.
which,
Nope.
No.
I think, do you think it's a good segment to talk about?
Into.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's move on to
Now.
Too Many Games. The reason
Oh,
we're all
yeah.
here, but
We're all
um,
here because we're not all there.
No,
We're not at the
I
Motel
was-
6.
I was personally here for the casino. I don't know about you guys.
You didn't even go to the casino.
How do you know?
Oh.
That's a good point.
That's
But-
what
Can
Demetrius
you
left
spo-
when he got the plate.
Can you just like spoil me and get a bunch of GameCube games?
No.
That'd be really nice.
Hey,
But you know what?
That's
It's all
Papa
going
Nicholas.
to going to fund for our next Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
yeah, but
front row seats?
we're all in Pennsylvania right now. My birth state, but we went to Too Many Games, so and it was a really fun convention. This is the second time I've been. I went in 2024 with Demeach and Riders DX as well, but it's like. There was so much to do. I met a lot of fans as well as like different YouTubers and different things. I went around to like a lot of different vendors. It was a great time. So we wanted to share some of our experiences. And I know the highlight, especially for Demeach and I'm sure some of you also like had a great experience with him. But we met Scott the Waz,
Yeah.
and it was awesome. Like
Yeah.
like he is such a great guy to talk to.
Oh, yeah.
He's so
He
down
is.
to earth. He's really nice, and like we just had a casual conversation with him for a couple minutes. He immediately recognized Demeach. Like he was like, "Oh, it's Demeach! It's you!"
Yeah.
It's like I thought that was pretty funny, and I
Oh,
think
it was hilarious.
yeah, I think he even said like without you even asking it, he was like, "You are now watching Demeach." Like
Yeah.
he even recognized, or like once I told him I was Reese, he knew who I was as well, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
that was like a great experience meeting him, and I got to show him like a message from Sir Musty. I'll even pull it up here.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
because
Wait,
while I was
yeah.
waiting in line, I told Sir Musty.
I think Demeach should do
I did wanna-
a reenactment of the message.
I did want to get what I got from Scott, and it's over there, so I could try to jump over.
Yeah,
Is
let
it
me, okay.
PG?
Aquazak, can you happen?
Yeah, here's
Can you do
the
something PG.
Right there, the bag.
Oh, yeah.
there it is.
here's the message that Sir Musty.
Thank you.
Yeah, here's Musty's message.
Oh my. Great.
Oh god.
Margarita.
I got better moves than him.
Macarena.
Yeah, but Scott also said that Musty should come to Too Many Games next year. So
Yeah.
it's not just Demeach and I saying that Musty should come to Too Many Games next year, but also Scott as well.
That's
So
nuts.
Musty has to go.
Get on.
All of
boy.
us in the room, Musty,
Also-
go to
Yeah.
too many
Musty,
games.
go to too many
Yeah.
games.
Too many games.
Come on, Musty.
Too many games.
Too
Too many
many
games.
games.
Too
Too
many
many
games. Come on,
Come
Musty.
on, Musty. And also Matthew Smart also
Matthew
come to Too
Smart.
Many Games.
That would be
Yeah.
the con of the century, hands
You
down.
can go if you want.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Going back to Scott the Waz, my experience meeting him was great. I know he did the live stream with Sir Musty where he mentioned me, and when he said like, oh, he starts his videos with the Mario Kart arcade intro, and the videos often start out with, "There's nothing quite like a Mario game, especially one that's good." It's so funny because it's true. So I brought him the absolute best Mario game to sign. So I brought
Oh,
him
yeah.
Ultra Smash, and I even told him that there were some good things about it, such as when I wanted to play online with my friend, even though it doesn't have like direct online multiplayer like 2-player where you can put in a friend code, or actually we did not have friend codes.
Nope.
Yeah.
It didn't. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, user IDs.
Yeah, that was.
pretty nice.
I don't know what happened with the Switch and Switch 2.
Though unfortunately, but maybe also fortunately, you actually can't play it online anymore.
No.
So
Well, when you could,
That's
it's
so
like you had
bad.
no problem connecting to your friend.
yeah, but he also told Demeach to never stop being wacky, which
Yeah.
is very important because I feel like that is like. Because that's true. You shouldn't stop. That's a core part of you, Demeach. You never stop being wacky.
In all seriousness, I know I joke around a lot, but him saying that, it really meant a lot. Just like getting Scott's seal of approval.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Because he did inspire my content. So much where I'm a clone of him.
Yeah.
You're like a
You're
clone.
going-
Well,
Yeah,
according to
but
the magic
like-
mush.
But like you were cloned in the chamber, but the plug came out the wall halfway through.
So
and
a
then
failed
they,
science
and
experiment
then
like
they filled
Ditto?
like soda into
Ditto.
the tank as well.
No.
And
Like a failed clone of Mew.
You're a failed Guiji, bro.
A failed
Oh my
Luigi,
God.
that's a good description.
Luigi. But no, he also signed this game. Whoa,
Yeah.
that game.
Yeah. I was a little
Nice.
selfish. I just had him sign one of my favorite games, Battlefield King Bottom. And he told me some similar things. Like, he still remembers my channel. I met him a few years ago. He said that he knew of me then. And he still
that's
remembers me
awesome.
now. And, I'm always paranoid that everyone's just forgotten about me. So it's really nice that, like, he remembers me. I also met Ant Dude. And Ant Dude actually knows my channel as well. So that's, like,
Oh, that was cool.
so
Yeah.
that's, like, really, really cool.
We also ran into Ant Dude like right outside of the Starbucks
Yeah,
as
we
well.
just-
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
were
wow.
like, you sounded like stalkers, trying to like, maybe like murder him or something like that. Like the way that you were running towards him as he was like trying to cross the sidewalk.
I wasn't running
you-
towards him.
well, you almost
I
ran
just
him
went
over.
Outside.
Oh.
I didn't
Oh,
almost ran him over.
You did. You almost smushed him like an orange
No,
cupcake.
he was like this
Like an
far
ant.
away before I like turned into the Starbucks. Stop spreading misinformation on the internet.
I hope Teddy Swims rolls on top of you.
Shut up.
Oh my gosh. Don't squish him like an ant either.
Taylor Swift is a superior TS
Oh my
in all aspects.
Actually,
of life.
actually, the superior TS is Toon Sahur.
Actually, Toy Story.
Better than all of them.
Did
Toy
you know that
Story.
Taylor Swift?
No,
had
Toy
two-
Story 4 was crap. The only one that matters is the Robot Chicken version.
But
Oh, no, not that one. No.
Toy Story 2 is the best animated movie of all time. Excuse
but
you.
It's crap.
All right.
Toy Story
Anyway.
2 is crap?
Poop.
Toy Story 2 is crap? Is that
Four.
what you're saying?
4 is
He
crap.
just said Toy Story 2
yeah, I
and you
said
said
2
it's
is the
crap.
best animated movie of all time.
You're saying Toy Story 2 is crap.
Gaslighting
All right,
much.
so
okay, let's
Anyways.
continue to talk about too many games. But
Yeah.
Demetri and I, and as well as Technishi as well. Technishi was hanging out with us as well, which was pretty fun. She's like the big fan of Cooply, who like makes a lot of like fan art and everything. So it was cool meeting her and hanging out with her there. But we met Failboat and Jmoji as well, which was pretty cool. And then during the Failboat and Jmoji panel that they had, where they had contestants go up and like guess the title of a game that has been translated 100 times. Technishi was called up, and the first, like, keep in mind she's a big fan of Paper Mario. Guess what? The first game that like she was announced like that she had, or the first game that was like shown that she had to guess.
I don't know.
I know the answer.
GTA 6.
1,000 Year Door. It was
wow,
like
okay.
immediately 1,000 Year Door. It was like,
What she said was the best thing. I don't even need to see the answers.
Yeah.
1,000 Your Door.
yeah, because basically during this there would be like a multiple choice segment where it was like A, B, C. There was like one like the first round it would be like there was one that you'd expect and then two that are like kind of like similar but like you could still guess it if you think it's a trick question. But like she was like, I already know it. It's 1,000 Year Door, and that was like the only contestant that did that. So
Yeah.
and also I think she was like tied for first in this as well, since she got like all of the sections correct, like all the games correct except for the bonus round, which was really
that's a bonus,
impressive.
yeah.
Like, and I know one of them was like the like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs game as well, and that kind of became like a inside joke that we had as well.
Well,
And-
she did. Well, she did win a Pokemon card based on her vibes.
Oh.
yeah.
Weezing? No, I don't know.
And then another thing, like
That would
wasn't
be me.
there was like another game that another contestant had that was like it was like Barnyard, like I think it was like back in the Barnyard
Barnyard Slop.
Barnyard Slop or something like
I
that.
wanna get that
No,
game
Slop
now.
Bucket Games. It was called
Slop
Slop
Bucket
Bucket Games.
Oh.
It's like a DS game or something like that, I think, but like I think you put. I saw you on your phone putting that on your list during the panel. But we need to look out for that. We need to look out for that. One of these weeks for our like games we've been playing, I need to see Barnyard Slot Bucket Games.
If it's a
on there.
GameCube game, I'd love to get it.
Yeah. But yeah, so we had some pretty fun experiences. Are there any other?
Yeah, you three weren't with us, but we actually went to the Indie Game Awards.
Yes.
Oh,
they had
that
awesome.
was
Was that Friday night?
Friday night.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and that was very cool. I mean, Scott was over there.
Yeah.
So was Metal Jesus, Woodhawker,
Riggs.
John Riggs, MVG. Like everybody was over there. It was pretty crazy. Zach got a photo with Scott at that moment.
No, literally, we walked
What?
in like.
But they copied the Game Awards.
Pretty much, but it was a little worse. But it
No.
worked.
So it was funny.
Yeah,
We went
fine.
from the what panel was it? Throwing controllers. We went from throwing controllers like, oh, we'll stay longer. Let's see what this indie game showcases because there was like a Smash Brothers ass
Yeah,
list
there was. My
of YouTubers.
gosh, like
We
Avengers.
walked in, not even 2 minutes, like 2 feet from us. We saw like Metal Jesus, Spawn Wave,
Woodhawker.
Woodhawker. Apparently, I didn't see
Gilly
him.
the Kid.
Scott the Waz, Gilly the Kid.
They were all
like,
right between us
oh,
on both ends of us.
it
just talking
was
to each other.
surreal seeing
Wow.
like it's been a long time since I've got like I have to go to these conventions all the time. It's like it's the first time in a while where it's like, oh my god, there's so many YouTubers around me, I'm overwhelmed. And it was crazy, but I got a quick pic with them, which is nice.
And me and James, we also went to the meet and greet for Spawncast after the Spawncast Live, which was also pretty cool.
Awesome.
I went to a Sonic voice actor panel, and it had like Jason Griffin, who was the previous voice of Sonic. It also had Erica, who was the voice of Blaze in the previous era.
Nice.
It also had the current Shao the Hedgehog voice actor, Kirk Thornton. And I used to hate Jason Griffin's guts. Like I remember my very first YouTube video was me cussing him out over his direction Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Is it
And I
still
was-
available to watch?
No, I deleted it.
Put it on
Wait, is
right
it
now.
deleted or unlisted?
It's deleted. I don't know where.
Wow.
You grow and mature over the years.
Oh
and
yeah.
I realized he actually was pretty good. At the end of it, I still think he wasn't very good at the beginning.
So speaking of Kirk Thornton, so my brother, he loves Baki, the anime. And it's like the only like anime he watches, and it's like, oh, Kirk Thornton's there. He voiced Yujiro? I gotta meet him. Pain in the butt line because I like got there an hour and it was like, okay, his panel started that the writers went to. It's like, okay, I'll come back. And then even after like that, like I was in the regular queue, they handed sticky notes. But and the point is like he was super cool and chill to talk to, like hearing his experience about it. And my brother's name is Nick. And so literally on the like Yujiro print we got, it was like to Nick, Yujiro Hanma, the ogre. I was like, yeah, it was just so like satisfying and like worth the wait just seeing like big voice actors here because it's like
He also me and him met her, but he met Susie Young for the first time, which
Yeah,
was
so
Yuffie in
awesome.
Final Fantasy VII remake, and she's really nice.
There are
Really
even more
sweet as
YouTubers
well.
you guys can meet too. You guys are in the room with Riders DX, D-Man, Aqua Twist, Reese, and Demeech.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
There was
Start your
What am I,
channel.
chopped liver? No.
there was
General
one more
98, it
thing.
exists.
I mean, these guys played a couple indie games, but there was also like today, me and James walked over just to check it out for a couple minutes, for me to get a little footage. It's
Yeah.
goofy, but it's really just silly entertainment. They had like wrestling going on in
Oh,
a
that
wrestling
was
ring.
awesome.
Yeah, they had Grand Theft Auto characters of people as Grand Theft Auto characters versus Team Rocket for Pokemon.
Oh
it
my
was so
God.
fun. It was
did it
just
cost
hilarious.
$100 to
And,
see it?
and they had like a
Oh,
grocery cart with chairs, steel chairs in it and stuff. It was just so silly.
No, it's a fun con. You should
Yeah.
definitely check it out if you
I really wanna
ever
come
thought
back.
about it.
The only thing that was weird is that for a lot of the cons, we get creator passes, and I didn't see a lot of creators get them this year.
Not even Antu had one.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
insane.
Not
crazy.
even Woodhawker, man. Come on.
Wait, what?
What?
No, I don't know.
I mean, he would have made a
Could've
big
been there all
fit
3
about
days.
that
Yeah.
if he didn't get one. But
Yeah, no.
but yeah.
On the
Okay,
topic
one
of too
thing
many
is
games.
also
Yeah.
the
I wanted to
AVGN
talk-
price. That's a little.
Yeah. I
Oh
wanted-
yeah, that
Oh,
that
yeah.
was.
God.
That's big.
You know what's bullshit?
Yeah.
That.
prices.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about some other things
Certain
at Too Many
pump,
Games
too.
as well.
Are we
Since-
going over our haul we got at Too Many
Yeah,
Games?
and this is part of that at first, but I wanted to mention that there was a really cool booth there that that's there every year now.
Yeah.
That's run by one of my mutuals, Riley, called Just One Game, and this is really cool because basically you get like a few hints, and if you guess the game that like is in the box, you win the game, which is really cool. Like you can play it every day that you're there, and like a lot of the time, like you actually have a good chance at winning, like, because you could like buy the artwork that's there, you could like spend $1 for an extra hint, so it's like it's really fun to be able to like guess these games and everything. And on the first day, I guess Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii, and I got that. Second day, it was I didn't guess this one, but it was like Gex on PS5, and then on the third day, I also actually guessed Miss Pac-Man on the SNES, so it's pretty cool that I got 2 games out of that. But that is an awesome booth. Like, and it's also run by someone that's a mutual as well, so it's pretty cool.
The first thing he said to me is, "It Demeach December already?"
I bought some stickers from there. One of them says, "Shadow the Hedgehog is my best friend."
Shadow's emo.
No,
He loves Latinas too.
Who doesn't?
Oh my god. I wanted to go there all weekend, but we never, like, I couldn't find the booth. Like, we finally did the last thing of the con, and then it's like, oh no, 6 games left. It's like hard as hell. Uh-oh. I walk up and it's like, okay, it was 2014. Or sorry, it was Game of the Year 2014. Xbox One, published by EA. I'm like, oh crap. And I was like a solid minute. My gear, I just thought as hard as I could. And then I pulled out of my butt Dragon Age. Why not? And I went like,
Yeah, that was awesome.
I lost it. I don't know where it went, but that was insane getting that. Like, that was super fun.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
But speaking of games, like, we wanted to talk about some of the other games that we got as well. And I got like quite a lot. The one that I'll show here is one that I have been searching for all of Too Many Games in 2024, but I couldn't find it the entire time. And like, I wanted to try to find it in person because I think it's just cool to like search for games and like actually find them. It's like there's something that isn't
treasure hunting.
Yeah, it's like you can't really get that feeling through eBay or like any other places or even Facebook Marketplace. But it's like it's a game that is very special to me. Most people watching probably already know, but it's a Japanese copy of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and it's in very good condition. It looks like it's sealed. I don't think it's actually sealed because I think it's just the seal that they put over it at the place. But it's still in very good condition. It's like it has like the box with it and everything. And it's like it looks really nice.
That's
and
awesome.
I'm really glad that I was able to find this. It's like it has the box art that the remake has, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I think it's like much better than the original box art in North
absolutely.
America, because the original North American box art is literally just the magical map with like a bunch of PNGs plopped onto it. So it's like I think this looks so much better. And it's like it's really cool, and I might even play this honestly because it's like you don't like I've played Thousand Year Door so many times that I don't even need like to know what the text means to
You're
get
just gonna
through
need
it.
another
It's-
memory card. for
Yeah,
it.
I just need another memory card. That's all. But it's like and actually this would be better for speedrunning too because the Japanese version is better for speedrunning. So it's like this is really nice. Like I found this within 2 hours of like the first day. Just like amazing find, like definitely like my favorite. But I also got a few other games as well. I'm like gonna pull it up here, but I know I got Star Fox Adventures as well as which like I wanted to get that because like I'm getting into Star Fox more, and I heard that game was really good. It was developed by Rare. And I also got Wave Race Blue Storm. I played Wave Race 64 and it's really good. So I wanted to try that. And then Demeach also got me a bootleg GBA game. I think it's 46 in 1.
Should I go bring it to the class?
Yeah.
It's over there.
46
Yep.
and
I'm
one.
going to pull
46 games. I think the last time I checked the back of the box it had like something like Tetris 7.
Actually, you know what we could do?
Tetris 7.
Should we boot it up on like the podcast?
You know,
Actually, I want to save that. I want to save that for maybe a short. I'll link that short in the description and the pinned comment once I upload that. But this is incredible. So let's see here. We have Mario World. I'm sure you all have heard of Mario World. This is what it looks like.
Yeah, it has
Mario,
some bombs.
Mario throwing some bombs like Kablooey. You have Yoshi no Tamago.
Yoshi no Tamago.
That's
I'm
what
very
that-
nostalgic for that game.
That's what that box art is from. It's from Yoshi no Tamago. And we have Dr. Mario as well. That's totally legit Dr. Mario. And then on the back here we have a huge list of games. So we have like Mario World 5. I didn't know they made 5 of those, but that's pretty cool. Mario or Dr. Mario 6. Tennis 7. They've made 7 tennises. And then and even earlier in the list it says Tennis 8.
Which one's better, Tennis 7 or 8?
And then there's Mr.
Where's Tennis 6?
Wait,
For anyone who wanted a sequel to Mr. Do, there's also Mr. Do 8.
Also, I think if you look on the bottom left of the front,
Mr. Do is actually
there's a
key.
certain Mario game on there too. That's not right.
Let me see what's on the back of the box.
So
Okay,
I'm
there's
just
one
gonna-
Mario game that's not right on the back. Which one? Mr. Do.
Do you not see?
No, do you see this where it's just Mario and Peach and it says Mr. Do? What does this have to do with Mr. Do?
Do the do, Mountain Dew.
Actually, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's right here.
I can't wait to see what's on it. The anticipation's been killing me.
So how much did this game cost? Is the question.
$8.
Oh,
Okay.
steal! Wow.
I mean, I'm glad like when you can open this, you could keep the back part too without damaging it. That's like I like the way it's packaged here. So that is incredible. But I also got Puzzles and Dragons Super Mario
Oh,
Bros. Edition.
Before you keep going,
Yeah.
my back is like a dam about to break right now. I'm going to excuse myself. You guys have a good rest of the podcast, but I'm pulling the old man card.
Why don't you just switch with them? Sit in the chair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would work.
Yeah, sit back.
Well, let me just stretch for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, just sit in the front.
Stretch break.
Stretch break.
Oh,
We
you want to
fit
sit
break.
here until you,
Oh, musical
you
chairs.
switch? Yep. But do you want to talk about the games that you got, Demeach?
I would love to. So, in terms of games, I just got a lot of Nintendo 64 games because I got an analog 3D and I wanted to experience a lot of the library that I haven't before. So I got games like Wave Race 64. I recently did get Blue Storm. I also got Rayman 2. Here's a lot of them. Bomberman Hero. A Japanese copy of Pokemon Stadium 2. Jet Force Gemini. A fan recommended that to me. So, because of you, I got that game. And Bust a Move 2 Arcade Edition, because I'm also on a Neo Geo kick. I tried to find a Neo Geo Mini, but I couldn't find one there. But in terms of just like the one game I'm going to show off here, it is Panel del Pon. Well, not Del. Panel de Pon. Yoshi's Cookie, Dr. Mario for the GameCube.
I think it's like Nintendo Puzzle
pack.
Collection
Yeah,
or
Nintendo
something
Puzzle
like that.
Collection.
Yeah. I think it was developed
Shout out
like
to John Cartwright. He loves this trio.
yeah, I think it was like co-developed by like Intelligent Systems.
It was pretty
Paper
good
Mario
price
devs.
too. I think it was only like $34 for a complete in-box copy.
That's awesome.
One PSA, like we said before, if you're gonna play Japanese games on a modded Wii or GameCube, make sure to use a different memory card because it can corrupt the save if you have Japanese save on a US memory card. It could corrupt the entire memory card, that's what I meant. So that is a cool game. I also got the Mario Party 4 Kmart edition. But the coolest finds, I had to show two things. I'll make this brief.
Oh my god.
Look! Poop! Riders DX got me this amazing gift. It is the Great Mighty Pooh.
And I already regret it.
Look! Poop again! And then, this was an interesting find. I was shocked I found something like this at the con. These are Mickey Mouse cover plates for the new 3DS. Explain why these are funny.
Well, it looks like the scrapbook.
It does!
Because of like Kevin with the Mickey ears, and it's like it has the layout with like the instead
It's
of
the same layout. It's the
instead of
exact
Kevin-
same one.
Instead of Kevin's scrapbook, it says Mickey Mouse, and it has the face there, and it's like that's perfect. Now you should 3D print, or if it's like you should or print out like a makeshift like 3DS cover for like Kevin. You should make like a Kevin scrapbook theme.
I
need
could
to do
definitely
that.
do that.
You need to do that. Like that. Like I'm not even saying
Send
that
it-
you should do
just
that.
send
You
it to
need
just,
to
like-
do that.
T&D. Here you
Yeah.
go.
Or
Here's
send up
your
like
faceplates.
send up like if you want to have an even more expensive bit, get like a new 3DS with those faceplates on and then send it to him.
But I will show the best things I got from this convention, and none of them are games. But we're going to start off with this amiibo that I didn't have before. This is one I've been wanting for a long time, but I couldn't justify getting it. But I was able to do a bundle deal where I got Battalion Wars with this game, or with this and a few other games. I dropped everything down, so I got a pretty good deal on it. The Gold Mega Man amiibo. This is not a Smash amiibo, even though it has a Smash base. it was only released for Mega Man Legacy Collection on the 3DS, and it was bundled with the game. So that's the only way you could have got this. I was thinking about it back when it was new, but it's cool having another gold amiibo in addition to the Mario one because I really like how they look. You can see the eyes are etched in. It's not just like spray painted gold. And having another one, I have the Shovel Knight one as well.
Nice.
It's really cool.
That's sick.
But the best thing that happened in terms of like purchases this whole convention is at the very beginning. There was this guy who was selling World of Nintendo figurines, and it was just selling them loose. It was like 3 for $20, and I got Wendy, Ludwig, and then
You
this
gave me-
was also included. If
Roy
you don't know
Koopa!
about the Roy Koopa figurine, this goes for about $150, $200.
Oh,
So you can get good deals at too many games.
And not just
Nice.
that, it's
Just not
also
what you expect.
it's also the Roy Koopa experience.
Well, we made this Roy Koopa
Yeah.
experience. That's this whole convention, the Roy Koopa experience.
We are huge Roy Koopa fans alongside Soshi, so it's like.
But in all
perfect.
seriousness, about Roy Koopa for a second, this is a really cool figurine. I think they did a great job with it.
Yeah.
And I would love for them to reproduce it, because Jack Pacific has done that for a lot of the World of Nintendo figures. But in terms of Roy Koopa, it's like, it's too expensive, and I want everyone to have the Roy Koopa experience.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll try. Sounds like a nice band.
What game do you get, Jimmy?
I actually only really formally bought one. It's the Danganronpa Decadence Collection. So is it 1, 2, and 3 in like the beach game or some party game? Yeah, that's all. That's actually all I bought. I just bought a lot of plushes. That's where all my money went, and food.
I'm glad it wasn't a crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's after I get back home.
So I got, as a big Kingdom Hearts fan, I didn't have any of the PS2 games anymore, like the copies. So I found a good deal for Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and Chain of Memories Greatest Hits versions for PS2. So I bought all 3 of those. And before I show the game, I guess a favorite, and I also got Star Ocean until the end of time for PS2. But this, the Spawncast Live, I got it at.
Oh my God.
And I got them all decided just for me. It's Hannah Montana Spotlight World Tour.
I have to jump back. This is the best game ever. You know, don't let anyone say otherwise. I'm talking about you. It is amazing. It is a
DDR
10
clone.
out of 10 masterpiece.
nuts.
I'm ready for this game's
And you got the
revival.
best of both worlds with this.
Yes, you got the best. Of
There was
both
one more that I'll
worlds.
mention, and the reason why I grabbed this game was because a long time ago, when Cloud was announced for Smash, this game was announced before that, and I only know this because Maximilian Dude's reaction to Cloud in Smash, and I was like, oh, I know this game, I've seen it before, and I thought, why not, I'll try it. And that's Final Fantasy Explorers for the 3DS. Yeah, I thought it looked interesting, and knew about it for a long time, so I was like, oh, sure, I'll grab it, why not?
Nice.
Okay,
No
so I had a mission because I recently beat it right before getting
Yeah.
Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on Switch 2. So, Nintendo Classics on GameCube is kind of mid, you know, like with how poor the releases are happening. But anyway, one of the games I've wanted to play for a long time was Chibi Robo, the OG. Every convention, every time I've seen it, 250, 200, 350, whatever. It's too much. I'm like, you know what? I'm cleaning out my crap, like old games I don't play, or like I have them sealed, I'm not gonna touch. I got this with trading credit, disc in case only, 122.
That's
Absolutely
great.
Nice.
insane. I was so happy, especially since like I beat the game. It's like I love this series. I want to like play through it more. Ziplash is actually a good game. I got that too. I also got Star Fox Adventures, Mario Strikers, just some like fill-ins for like my Switch and Wii, like Lego Star Wars and like Blaze Blue Cross Tag. But like this was like I saw like I had like a Marty Supreme moment, like struggling to find a good copy because it was like 216, oh man, 150 disc only, like 240. Come on, man.
That one vendor wasn't even hardly interested in your trades.
And no, also literally.
Yep.
I forgot the name, Dave. I forgot your like company name, but like shout outs to you. You did me a solid because like I could not get rid of those games for
They were
years. Like it was so. Thank you so much. Like I'm so happy to have this collection.
Nice. Love that little
Yeah.
robot. Cleaning robot.
please. They need to make a-
Robotos.
We need a new one
Hey, your
so
obsession with robots started at PAX West 2024.
Oh my gosh. Kim always comes back to this convention.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's
pretty good. Pretty good job.
yeah, let's move on to the games that we've been playing. So for me, I've been playing Star Fox quite a lot. I mean, it just came out. I've been playing it while I was traveling, and just also like in the downtime, like between each of the days of too many games. Like very fun. I already talked about it during the segment, but yeah, I've really been enjoying Star Fox. But Demetch, what have you been playing?
I've been enjoying Star Fox as well. I very much agree with you about the game. I mean, we were wearing the matching Paper Mario shirts, so we're pretty much twins after all. But the thing is, with Star Fox, it's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it, but everyone's been playing it. So I'm going to be a little more unique. And you guys played it too, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
Yeah.
I want
The
it.
true
So good.
win is enjoying both Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Because Sonic Racing Cross Worlds feels like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe mixed with F-Zero GX, and it is great. And if you're hearing this from a Mario fan, you gotta know they did something good. It's a rare Sonic game that has no compromises and is actually, competent.
And if you like it, there's no reason to play Mario Kart World. So
Oh.
No, why not experience two cakes?
Does Sonic
yeah,
Racing
there's really
Cross
no
Worlds have
need.
Daisy in it? No.
it has Cream the Rabbit in it.
It doesn't have Pianta though. Or
It doesn't have
Catapult.
Spike.
Not furry. It doesn't have the cow.
It has SpongeBob SquarePants
Doesn't have Pauline?
and Pac-Man.
It
Doesn't have a dead fish.
It doesn't
Has
have
its
Magalore
Teenage
like Kirby Air
Mutant
Riders does.
You guys really want
right,
to go
Kirby,
against
right.
Sonic Racing Crossroads roster?
We're not going against it. We just
That's
want you to
fine.
join the
Yeah.
French fries crew too.
There is no
Yeah.
need to play Mario Kart World when Sonic Racing Crossroads exists.
Then we
And
will
one
be
game
enjoying
gets
our two
updates.
cakes
I
as you
have
enjoy
10 hours
Twinkies.
left.
I have, and I'm enjoying 3 cakes because
That's what
Kirby
you
Air
care.
Riders
Hey, you know
is
what?
amazing too.
Oh, for switching chairs, you know what? I got a trade for you. If you say having 2 cakes is bad and you should only have one, here's the cake you're having.
Oh my god.
Hey, the chocolate
No, they're gonna get
Twinkies.
smushed. I paid good money for those.
Chocolate Twinkies.
Why does it feel like a volcano in the sea?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's just. Why does it feel like a volcano?
But,
Oh, the aliens are in the volcano.
but,
Hot Cheetos.
but Riders, do you want to talk about the games you've been playing?
Oh yeah, I've actually been having some really fun times playing a couple games during this trip. So I've been switching between Yuka Replayly, which I was very hesitant about playing because I did not like the original, but the remake / reimagining, it's really good.
I recommended it to you.
I guess you did kind of do that technically.
You just don't want to admit I actually gave you a good
Blah,
idea.
blah, blah, blah. I also have been playing the Spyro Reignited trilogy. That's been really fun to play in anticipation for the new Spyro coming out. Definitely the best announcement of Summer Games Fest. And yeah, the trilogy's been really fun. I've also been playing Fortnite because Olivia Rodrigo got added
Oh,
into the
yeah.
game. So exciting.
We gotta play it again. I missed that.
Oh my god, it was so much fun. And they also added the new karaoke mode into Fortnite.
Yeah, we have
My favorite skin is my favorite tomb.
I hope they take it out.
Supergirl's in it now too.
I did see that.
Give a shout.
If they add Sora from Kingdom
Oh
Hearts.
my
Then
god.
I'm in.
And Cloud from FF7, please.
But what has everyone else been playing?
So, okay, I didn't put it on the document list, but Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on Switch 2, like, I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, this version's mixed, it's mid. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is amazing. Like, sure, the textures look like ass, but, like, the combat, some of the scenes, like the parade in Chapter 4, look incredible. Like, on the 4K screen, I'm like, oh my god. I like the original, like, on Switch, like, the remaster. Like, okay, this is a good game, but, like, the remake trilogy turns this into, once again, one of the best RPGs with, like, how it fleshes out the characters. It's like Kingdom Hearts' combat, but, like, mature and evolved, because there's a lot more, like, strategy to it. You have different, like, you have to switch between different party members and, like, the ATB system and the limit breaks and the synergies they added. I really wanted to play more of it this weekend, but it's just, you really have to, like, dedicate so much time with the amount of content it has. So it's probably going to be a while until I finish it, but I'm okay with that. I want to take my time with it. I've also been playing Chibi Robo Ziplash, and it's actually not bad.
But
I
is it
know I'm
good?
crazy. No, like, I don't know. Like, it's not the great Chibi Robo game, but, like, Andrew has a good point when he was talking about, like, you know, the gameplay solid. It's cool. You have to think about, okay, like, where do I need to aim like my plug to like try to get all the coins and the collectibles. You know, it's a really interesting concept. The buying panel sucks. Some of the levels are a drag. Okay, fine, but like it wasn't too bad playing it. So I'd say those were my 2 main games that I was playing this weekend.
Did you have to restart a world yet? On that wheel at the end?
Nah.
Oh, you got lucky.
So for me, it's been finishing up the Yuffie DLC in Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2 edition before maybe starting Rebirth soon. I haven't started it yet, but I also really want to play Stellar Blade. I know it's coming to Switch 2, but I bought the PS4 version a couple months ago for like $20, and the price was right, so I definitely want to play that. And then with this guy right here, we've been live streaming It Takes Two. Little by little, chugging through it. We're about halfway through.
Get ready to
My
cry
goodness,
your
it's
eyes
so
out
good.
at the end.
I can understand now. Like, it was nominated for Game of the Year back in 21, and it won. And I wanted Ratchet and Clank to win. And now playing this now, I'm like, okay, I kind of understand why
it's
as good as it is, and why it won, because it's like got so much heart, and the gameplay is fluid and solid, and it's just a really excellent game to play with a friend. It's so good.
And a boyfriend.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, just Pragmata for me. I've really been watching so many movies recently. Like, I game when I can.
I'm listening to too much Taylor.
And going to
Why not
concerts with
both?
me.
But yeah, just finishing up Pragmata, you know. Really, that's it. Playing It Takes Two, the occasional Fortnite, and Mario Kart when I could fit it in.
French
That's
fries.
That's really it.
But yeah, let's move on to our obscure Nintendo characters of this week. So mine is Kibi, which is it's not the same as Yellow Kirby. Yellow Kirby is the Yellow Kirby alt that he gets in some games, but Kibi was the second player's character in Kirby's Dream Course. And Kirby's Dream Course is a very fun and underrated SNES game. I would say one of the best multiplayer SNES games, because it's really fun to like try to mess up the other player, or you could like do other things as well. It's really fun, really underrated, and I think it's funny that they just made the second player not just Yellow Kirby, but they just called him Kibi. And Kibi hasn't been in any other game except for Kirby's Dream Buffet, where they brought Kibi back as a color called Kibi Yellow. Technically, Kibi isn't even in that game either, but they at least brought back the color, so he is there in spirit.
Yeah.
So I think Kibi's a pretty interesting character.
I wonder if that has to do with Miyamoto wanting Kirby to originally be yellow.
Wow.
Maybe.
Could be like a homage to that. My obscure character, you know Bullet Bill, Bonsai Bill, actually now Bomber Bill,
And
then
Missile
you have
Meg.
King Bill, Missile Ted,
Missile Meg from Wonder.
Missile
remember?
Meg, and Torpedo Ted.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're missing one, but yeah, you got it.
Shut up, Meg. We like to forget about Meg anyway. But there's a character in Super Mario Land, Bullet Biff. He's just a small Bullet Bill, so he's like the complete opposite of King Bill. Just a very weird, obscure enemy I thought of. I was just thinking about all the weird Super Mario Land versions of classic Super Mario enemies, and Bullet Biff just had the funniest name. Biff, like Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Going back.
So I had a hard time with this one, but I was thinking, okay, like one game I've always wanted to play was Wario Land Shake It, because we got that rumor it was going to be part of the Direct. And I'm like, okay, why don't we talk about Captain Syrup? From the little bits and pieces I've like read about her and everything, I think she's a great like counterpoint to Wario, because it's like, well, she's like a pirate, she wants to like steal treasure. Wario wants the money, so like, I feel like they like really mesh well together.
Yeah.
Apparently, she's like the first like female character or villain in the extended Mario universe, which is really awesome. I love seeing like more female representation in games and everything. She also has a really fun design, kind of like Shantae, which is in Risky Boots especially,
Yeah.
which is another series I really love. So I think she's really fun.
Obscure character. I mean, she's not as obscure as she used to be, but I chose Pauline because I really like Pauline, and because Donkey Kong Bonanza, she's not as obscure as she used to be. Plus, she's Mario Kart World, but like, she's still like compared to like Daisy and Peach and Pauline, kind of a little more obscure at least.
I think
Just
she's
more
getting
relevant.
there.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
because she'll become mainstream, just like Rosalina. Just give it a few more
Well,
years.
she had a cameo in the first Mario movie as well, but like,
She had a whole voice.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 2 lines
And-
or whatever it was.
And also with Pauline, earlier today, my friend was like looking around at like different like plushies and things, and found this like really cursed like bootleg like Pauline plush. I need to look this up real quick, but it was like it is crazy. Like I thought it was official. Well, she thought it was official at first because it was like it was in Japanese and everything, but
Why are we even getting games at Too Many Games when all we talk about is the bootlegs?
yeah. But
are
it
games.
like it, when you look at it,
Technically, yeah.
it clearly isn't official. So, let me find it here.
Oh, I see.
What the?
I mean, it looks like a nice,
Wow.
like, handcrafted children's project.
Well, this was just probably manufactured.
Justin.
Just
It's a slot
Yeah.
factory creation.
yeah.
Must be AI.
Oh,
Yeah, just like that vending machine we saw at the mall.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you didn't see it. Me and Brian.
Yeah.
Waiting for Nintendo to give me an official plush of.
Yeah.
That exists. And then for me, I was kind of going off topical. It was just announced. I went for Ocarina of Time. What is it in Hyrule Castle, Hyrule Village, whatever that place is called. It's one of the mini games. Bombchu Bowling. There's like a girl, like an attendant. She has blue hair. I don't know. You kind of talk to her. She's sleeping every time. She's very sleepy, and
Yeah.
that's how you get one of the heart pieces from that game. So yeah, it'll become topical once remake revolves around.
Yeah.
Seems that a crush on the kid, Link. That's all I can think of.
Now, since this character has not been in a Nintendo game for a while, I've seen a stark decline in quality in every Nintendo game that's come out after that. And that is...
Teddy Swims.
Shut up.
Stop being a
Um,
punk.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh,
Where is
my-
Sonic? The last time it appeared was like the Olympic Games, and they killed that series.
2020.
Yeah.
You know, maybe if he was in Mario Kart World, maybe that game would be salvageable.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we already like made a video like yesterday talking about it, but
God.
Sonic could easily be in Mario Kart.
Then that just like
What's the
misses the
point?
point of
It's
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Kart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to
So
play
there's
as a
no-
dead fish,
So
not the
there's no
dead
point to Mario Kart
character.
World at all then.
Oh.
If
Yeah.
there's no Sonic, then there's no point in playing it.
If you have very limited taste, or no taste at all.
was on this podcast.
You know, I would even be fine with SpongeBob being on it. If SpongeBob was in Mario Kart World, then maybe it could be saved. But nope, it doesn't have either. So what's the point?
Alright, I think we all have a compromise. SpongeBob for French fries.
All right,
Yes.
so EGAD's gonna join Sonic Racing Cross
Yes.
next, and Peter Piranha.
SpongeBob for French fries.
SpongeBob!
Can we just
Roy
say-
Cooper!
Yes.
You know what, Reese? Kirby for Mario Kart.
Golden!
Oh,
Mega Man!
How about that, Reese?
And...
Oh, you
Actually,
guys can make
probably
the
stop
whole
bringing
parody,
everything.
yeah, with the whole characters.
Vienna sausages!
Vienna
Poop.
sausages.
Put poop in there.
Disgusting.
What?
Put the poop in there too.
No,
I did
Okay. Okay, let's move on to the final topic now, and that is the fan art showcase. And I have a couple things to show this week. And the
Oh.
first one is a really cool recreation of my villager from Animal Crossing New Horizons by TLRP45, and this looks really nice.
Damn!
Wow.
That's very.
Yeah.
That's
That
very
is
good.
really cool.
What did they make it in?
I'm not sure, but this is like a really
impressive.
accurate recreation
I like
of
it.
my
That's
villager.
very impressive,
This is
yeah.
basically the design that I've been using for my villager since 2021. So it basically kind of represents like me in Animal Crossing.
I wonder
So
if you could do a 3D model of you.
yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And then next from Jade and the Red Fox, we have the Perky Toad, or officially Slingapod Toad, Slingapod Toad,
You know
the
what I
mascot.
think about this?
is
It's very juicy.
Okay.
Chat, we'll be right back.
Well, we'll be right back.
Yeah, what's up with
The
this
artwork-
toe?
It's very good.
The,
But it's
the
really
pose
good.
Is, the pose is the only thing.
So it's interesting that he gets the helmet over his whole head. Okay.
Yeah, maybe a
He
helmet.
doesn't need a suit.
Well, it's a reference to Super Paper Mario when they get like just the helmets over their heads. That's kind of
Mario
like what I
Bros,
based
yeah.
the artwork off of.
Alright.
So it's like,
7 reasons.
but yeah,
It is, yeah.
Oh, I see. I see now.
Like sticker star model or something.
yeah. I actually based it off of the 1,000-Year Door Toads for the artwork that I made for this podcast. But it's like technically the character is based on the Sticker Star Toad.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they got a lot of great fan art this week. So yeah, as a reminder as a reminder for anyone who wants to make fan art, like feel free to share it in the Discord server. So. But yeah, anyways, this was a great podcast this week. I really enjoyed doing it in person this time. It was really fun.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a great time at Too Many Games as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing one next week. Tune in for that. We'll probably have of course Demeech will be on it again, but hopefully Anton Retro will be back again as well. But go and check out everyone's channel here. You can everyone could give a plug here.
Yeah. So I mainly cover Nintendo content. I also love UI design. So if you love menus, Persona, 1,000-Year Door, you've come to the right place. Also game preservation, especially with physical media. That's really my jam. Is I love physical games.
I mostly do Nintendo videos talking about Nintendo content and what's going on in Nintendo, and sometimes I stream stuff that's not Nintendo or talk about big news that isn't Nintendo related, but it's more focused on Nintendo. But right now, like I said, me and him are streaming It Takes Two, finishing that up. So yeah, come check me out.
Alright, so if you never heard of me, my name is Demeech. I make videos on Nintendo, and I love Sonic. Yeah, so come out youtube.com/Demeech.
That YouTuber sounds like a punk. All right, plug Chibi Robo next.
Yeah. You can find me at Taylor Swift.
Yeah, maybe no thanks.
And make sure you listen to the Torture Poets Department every day for therapy.
It certainly is torture. It certainly brings teardrops to my guitar, and I know that feeling all too well.
See, I'm training him
He's
so
trained,
well.
yeah.
Yes,
you're getting so much better at the Taylor Swift references. I'm so proud of you.
Well, Tom Cruise
I'm
trained me before.
I'm like a
Wait, you didn't say the 10-minute version though. You said all too well.
It's fine. We're getting there, and that's still 5 minutes at least.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this podcast. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to check out the Blue Sky and soon Instagram account that I'll be making for this podcast as well. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and stay perky.
And before we end things, want to give a shout out to the Perky. It is great.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Perky's
If they
so
have
good.
one recommendation that I have there, if you ever go to the Perky, this is in I think Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, or the Oaks,
It's like-
Oaks,
It's near the
Pennsylvania.
convention
there.
center.
Yeah,
It's only
near
a
there,
5-mile walk.
near King of Prussia. But they have this brisket egg sandwich that was absolutely incredible. One of the best brisket sandwiches I've ever had.
It's the best I've ever had.
And the potato salad was also amazing as well.
Yeah.
Peak
You're making me hungry
restaurant.
just thinking about
it. We went there because it was funny, because Perky and everything. But the
Like
restaurant
French
is
fries.
genuinely good. Definitely check out the Perky if
You
you're
want French fries?
outside
If
of
you don't
Philly.
have a lot of time,
I'm
just
good.
go to Wawa.
Yeah.
It's Wawa Fest right now. Yep.
But anyways, stay perky.
And keep calm and da-da.
And unsubscribe to Pat.